As summer is transitioning into fall, we want to give our garden a little TLC. I'm Erica McLarty.
And I'm Jungle Judy with Denver Urban Gardens.
Wonderful. And we are learning how to put our garden to bed. Now, what does that mean?
So when you put your garden to bed, we concentrate on the soil. We know that the healthiest gardens grow with organically enriched soil, so we're going to practice some techniques that will allow us to have our best garden yet in spring.
Perfect. Let's get going.
Let's get going. First thing we're going to do is to realize that a lot of things growing in our garden are actually sources of organic material. So for instance, I've got an old marigold growing here. And Erica, I'm going to have you do what I call chop and drop.
Chop and drop.
Chop and drop. So this marigold
Chop
that's
and drop.
growing, we have plenty of marigolds. We're going to attempt to just chop its top foliage down
Got
and leave the roots to decompose in the soil. Will you please show us how to chop and drop?
Here we go.
Marigold, you have another purpose.
Hard. It feels so
We're
sad.
going to pretend that she's angry at somebody.
I've never destroyed a flower before.
We're just chopping its head right off.
Feels
Oh my
so
goodness.
bad. Look away.
Chop
look
harder.
away.
Oh my goodness. Almost there. Her son is acting out. She's saying, oh no.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
good. Good job. Good job. Wonderful. We've just done chop and drop. And what we've done here is we really then allow those roots, this is an annual, it's going to decompose in the soil. Those roots are going to provide sugars and starches for the soil food web.
Beautiful.
We don't want to do chop and drop on tomatoes, however, lots of times they have lots of diseases, so they do not go. But a lot of your peppers and flowers, you can just do chop and drop. Now,
All right.
we've chopped and dropped. We need to work on increasing the organic material.
Yes.
So I've got an area here, Erica, and this may be hard. Here's where you
I
can.
got this.
I would like you to step on the
got it,
shovel. Go for
Okay,
it.
here we go. Are you ready?
Uh,
Can I do the two-step thing?
Two-step, whatever
Oh my
works for you. Turn it over, roughly chop it up,
Oh.
and let's do
soil.
some more in that area.
You get a workout doing this every day, huh?
You can cancel your gym membership, my dear.
Yes.
Let's think of all the money gardening
Gardening
saves
is
you.
budget
This is
friendly.
holistic body exercise. I'd like you to do two more up by the
here?
stump. Yeah. So this is Colorado clay soil. Now the area that Erica has dug, then I'm going to have her do something else
What's that?
because we need to do some organic material.
Yes.
We have a handy dandy bag of A1 compost there.
Awesome. So the compost goes first.
Compost, I
Well,
don't
that
care about
means
the
that
area,
there's
just
a
throw it
second,
in.
right?
Let's do another 2 handfuls actually.
One more.
One more. See, good gardeners always have dirty hands. Can we see your hands?
Yes.
See, gotta have soil on those hands.
Oh,
we
I
don't
love
garden
it.
with gloves. Okay. Next thing I want Erica to do is mix those soil layers.
Mix
so we
it.
have our clay now. You're not going to step on that area.
No. Do I mix
want
it
you
with
to
the
just
shovel?
lightly mix the compost in with the soil below. Turning it around is fine.
Okay.
That is lovely. Now we have a handy dandy product someplace that we call cover crops.
Cover crops. Got it.
We have a lovely little packet that we call cover crops, and these are available on the Doug website. And Erica, will you read what these are a mix of?
You're gonna make me read.
Yeah.
Winter wheat and winter pea mix. Direct sow early to mid-September.
So the key to getting cover crops are crops, usually a mix of a grain such as wheat or oats or rye, with a legume such as vetch, or in this case winter peas. And the whole purpose is to cover the soil. They prevent erosion, they add organic material, and some of them even grow over the winter. You only need a small amount. So
Okay.
Erica, would you put your hand out flat? And they're different sizes. The peas are obviously the larger ones, and here are the oats. I'm going to have you bend low,
Okay.
and I'm just going to have you sprinkle with your hand over this.
Put these down and then sprinkle them.
All right, and you can just use your hand, whatever. And
Do I like mix them in?
yeah, here's
Okay.
a perfect tool. Here's a stick.
Look at that, a stick.
Here you go.
Free.
Not too deep, okay? Then I'm going to use your hand.
Okay.
And here's what I want you to do with the hand. Flat
Okay.
hand down,
Okay.
and that's called seed to soil contact. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is realizing that we don't want that exposed. So we're going to use 2 types of mulch.
Okay.
I'm going to have Erica use a little sprinkling of straw. Not really. Okay. And then we have actually saved in our
This
Home
really does
Depot
feel like you're like
bags.
tucking in your garden. Putting
There
on
you go.
the
We're blanketing our garden.
getting it cozy.
And look at what we've got in here. Fall leaves from last fall.
Beautiful.
Go ahead and just crumble them
So
up.
I need to save my leaves.
Love your leaves.
All right.
This is a love your
leaves.
leaf segment. And maybe one more thing
Okay.
of leaves. This is called planting cover crops, mulching your garden. Look how beautiful that looks compared to
Oh, that's pretty.
the hard soil. The
Okay.
last thing that I would do, which we're not going to demonstrate right now, would be to water this in well.
Okay.
Now, if you don't mulch this, not only is the soil going to dry, but the birds might see, oh, look, she's provided a free feast for me. Late seed. Or if you're like Jungle Judy in my home, the raccoons would say, aha, peas to eat. So we are just preventing them. We're getting this ready to germinate. This should germinate within about 10 days. The key to cover crops is to not plant them too late. So definitely by about the 3rd week in September before grounds get too cool.
Okay, we are gonna look for a miracle under
We're
the
gonna look for
miracle.
tiny little things that might be growing. You ready?
Yes, I'm
Pick
ready.
one up. I'll pick this up.
Baby.
Oh my goodness, what do we have?
Baby bok choy.
We have baby bok choy. This is a member of the broccoli family.
And they're the cutest.
They are the cutest things here. Would you look at those? Those should produce those tiny little heads. Here we have some more here. So our dead crops are being used to carefully nurture and produce new growth in the soil. And the soil is also softer. Can you feel? Because it's
Yes.
been mulched. So,
And you don't want to smush your bok choy, so
No,
you have to
these
walk
are just
on the
babies,
pathways,
so-
the garden pathways.
So, you know, this brings us up to the importance of doing a garden plan. You know,
Absolutely.
I think so. So, what we've got here, and again, this may be an earlier season. I always like to do pathways to divide your garden into different areas.
Perfect.
So this is essentially half of this plot, as it would look a little bit earlier in the season. But as you can see, I've got beans that are going to give nitrogen planted near one squash seed. Garlic is still at the edge; it has not been harvested. But you see the number of things that I have planted. A
So
whole bunch
why
of
do you
different
do a map? Wouldn't you just remember? You think you won't remember
No,
later.
you think so. I do 2 things. I take my camera out to the garden each day, and I do a map at the beginning of the season, and then I look what I planted. And when one crop is finished, like when my lettuce was finished earlier on in the season, I might want to plant this to beans. So for some family, like tomatoes and eggplants and peppers and potatoes, we need to practice something really important called crop rotation.
That is
I'm going
really
to do crop
helpful.
rotation. Isn't that easy?
That is really helpful. I don't know about easy.
But I also can walk in here. So this is an area that says pathways when you're mapping for
it.
feet to walk and cultivate. And over here we had a big cabbage plant that was originally covered with aphids. We washed it every day. We produced a 7.5-pound cabbage that was used in one of our preservation
That's
classes.
how much my
Yes.
son weighed.
And we left the outer leaves to provide food as we cut the main head. Can you show our viewers what we've got inside?
Absolutely.
This is magic, absolute magic.
A
Look at this.
second harvest.
Second harvest
Woo,
of
woo.
baby cabbages that were produced because we had the energy of the outside leaves.
Thank you, Jungle Judy, for all of your great tips today. And now it's time for us to just relax, right? This area is perfect for it. Tell me why.
This area is perfect because it not only feeds our body with wonderful crops throughout the season, as we've learned, but I think almost more importantly, it provides a place for nurturing and feeding our spirit and soul and allow us to realize that we're part of the same ecosystem. So Be gentle with yourself. Don't worry about what you can produce. We've got some wonderful recycled aspen stumps that we're sitting on right here
La
in
la
the
la.
space. Voila.
So pretty.
So
Make sure you get the dirt
enjoy
in my nails.
your garden.
Proud of that. Thank you, Jungle Judy. Until
Remember
next
that.
time, I'm Erica McLarty,
And I'm Jungle Judy.
and we'll see you next time.